Good evening, everybody. We'll call to order the September 2025 regular board meeting, Downers Grove Park District. Call to order.
Mr. Bender.
Here.
Mr. Dahlstrom.
Here.
Ms. Johnson. Here. Mr. Lunt.
Here.
Ms. Walsh. Here.
There is no commissioners that request to participate remotely, so we'll go on to item number A4, Pledge of Allegiance. You can stand and face the flag and thank please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Mr. McAdam, any changes to the agenda?
We have one change under B1, recognition of visitors. We have Michael Jones, who's going to be here for his Eagle Scout project presentation.
Thank you very much. At this point in time, there is a public comment section of the agenda. Is there anything here for public comment? Yes, sir. Please approach the podium. Good evening.
And our rule is still 5 minutes, right, Max? Keep things moving along.
5 minutes. Yes.
5 minutes, okay. Get it going. Start. Good evening. My name is Howard Hansen. I've been here before. Fourth time. I'm going to give you some information about my experience this year with Marduk, the community garden plots. Start with the good news. With today's donation, we're up to 1,033 pounds of veggies that have been donated to the West Suburban Community Pantry. Probably maybe another 50 or 60 pounds more, but that's about it. It's been an interesting year. More rain this year than in last year. Last year, if you remember, June, July, and August was very dry. So one of your practices is that you don't allow hoses there. So last year, there were literally thousands of gallons of water that I was carrying physically, 5-gallon bucket at a time. One of the practices that I want you to change. I have been asking for it to be changed. But this year we had regular rain during the summer, and it wasn't just like 1/4 of an inch. Remember, we had some times where it was 2 or 3 inches, which was great. That's less water that I have to carry. Instead, it's falling down and really watering the gardens well. So I have 5 garden plots that I rent. Each year I do area troops. I offer pretty much the only one is the one that I still volunteer at, troops 95 and 595. We did 3 scouts who were in the gardening merit badge this year, which is great. So things are going well. The people that are there gardening are wonderful. You get to make new friends, steal their ideas for gardening, different ways that you can do it, which is always fun. So the things that I would like you to change, Kevin, who's here, has known that I've talked to him about it for years. It's still there. The watering, fear is that somebody's going to turn the water on with a hose and forget about it, and it's going to flood things out. Did some research. There's probably a lot more information that I would need to get, but you can buy timers. They're on Amazon for about $30, $35. Made of plastic these days instead of the old school metal ones that would last for decades, you know. And all it is just a timer. You just turn it. 15 minutes worth of watering. I'd like for us to investigate that just because I'm tired and I'm 65 this November. It's a good workout for me. I can still do it, but I don't know that I'll be able to do that in 10 years. For my 5 plots of what I want to do, I'm estimating on a weekly basis, if there's no rain, I probably have to do 500-600 gallons of water that I have to physically carry. So it's a lot. And I think you'd get much more participation if we had a way that addressed the fears of flooding because somebody turns on the water and forgets to turn it off versus how much in your budget it would cost to have timers. So that's that. I just know that it's 2025 and I think we can figure this out. I'd like to do that. Kevin and Blake have always done a good job listening to me. I've been talking to them for years about the disking practice, which creates these large furrows, which makes the soil go away. So we got a little something I want to show you here. So Marduk. This is Marduk soil. Okay, play. Okay, I just dug this out this morning when I dug out my sweet potatoes, which did pretty good actually. So for years now, I've been buying from Tamlin sand to change the soil to be looser, as well as, you know, compost and stuff. So you get loose soil, right? So the problem is the erosion has been a problem. But Blake and Kevin have told me that they're not going to do the disking anymore. They bought an attachment for the tractor, their nice John Deere one. And so instead of creating those furrows, you can turn the soil. You can eliminate those large furrows. So all my loose soil that I've paid to get better won't be washing away. Because sometimes the furrow has been at least 12 to 18 inches deep, depending on the amount of rain in the spring. So that's good news. Really happy they were listening. The last thing is that I've asked them to create a section of the gardens, the plots, to be like it is now. You have an organic section. I think it was pre-COVID. That was a big change. This section was identified as being organic. People pledged not to use pesticides, right? I'd like to have one of those, either that same section or a different one, to be no-till. I'm a big believer in that. The process of turning the soil and all of the plots over, I know why you do it. But to give you an idea, I kept track this year of how much time it took me to recreate the garden for 5 plots. And it took me, for my own self, 120 man hours from the middle of May through the end of June. Because I don't go there like for 8 hours a day. I spread it over time. If you did not till a soil and you left my raised beds that I build every year, that you tear down every year, if you left them up, that would save me about 60 to 80 hours. So I'm just asking to have a section where you leave it alone. You don't do anything, just leave it. So it would be more like the United Kingdom's and Europe's allotment style of gardening, where people have their plot like we do, and they're just left alone and they manage it, right? I know why we do it. I'm hoping that we can do it. I've been told it's never going to happen. I'm just going to be here and gently remind you that I hope that you can change that decision. But I know why. Okay. And other than that, things are going great. There has not been stealing of the food as we've had in prior years. I don't know why. I mean, right before COVID, it was getting really bad, but it's not been happening. Prior to, when it was really bad, people would come in and strip a whole plot of all the veggies. So that's not been happening. It's good. Feel really good about what we're doing with the donations. It's why I do it. I like growing food. I like teaching the gardening to the scouts. And with the reduction or elimination of grants coming from the federal government, the Trump administration and Republican Congress, community pantry gets a lot less food to distribute because they just don't have the funds anymore. So growing fresh food like we are, where I can pick it in the morning like I did this morning with the sweet potatoes and the rest of the tomatoes and some peppers, it goes out on the shelf up that day. People should have good, fresh, organic food to eat and feed their families. So Marduk is a good thing. Love it. Some things I'd like for me to change. Thank you for listening. Thank you for Kevin and for Blake. They're a really great staff. And that's all I have to say. Any questions? No?
I don't have a question, but I have a comment.
Sure.
And I think that I speak and hopefully for the board. Thank you for your involvement, not only for your donations to the food pantry, but also your donations of your time in scouting. And it is helpful when we have citizen involvement. So,
yeah.
But thank you again for all you do for our community and for the involvement. It's very much appreciated.
Yeah.
Commissioners, do you have any comments?
I think I was over 5 minutes, so I apologize.
I just have a question for Kevin. So the timer concept, as opposed to having a manual timer that can be used by residents and gardeners that can be turned on and off at their disposal. I have one at my house, so I understand the concept. I still think it allows us, it opens us up to nefarious activity in the middle of the night. So is there a way for us to put a systematic electric timer on the hose bibs? that can turn them on at sunup and turn them off at sundown?
I'm sure there is. The challenge is there's, how many gardeners are out there, Sally? About 150 gardeners.
Yeah.
And when it gets crowded, everyone just comes out,
Yeah.
fills their bucket, goes back, so on and so forth. So it would be challenging to leave a hose run for a period of time, which would take away from other people filling their buckets and doing things like that. And then the other part of it is our water line's only 1.5 inches. So the pressure by the time it gets to the other end, if you got 4 or 5 hoses running, you may not even have any water at the other end. So there's multiple challenges with doing that. And that's why we haven't done it. I mean, if it was a much larger water line and we built it that way, it would be much easier, but the way it's built currently, I don't think it's feasible. That's just my thought.
Last thing I would say is that Marduk is only used for 5 months out of the year ago. So May to the end of October.
Right.
It's used by 150 families, which is not a lot, but it's intensely used, right? It's used differently than a park. People go when they want to go and so forth. So I get it. I mean, you have limited finite resources. I get it. Makes total sense that you would not want to spend a lot of money at Marduk when you have people that are across the street at McCollum, which has to be tens of thousands of visitors, over a year's time. So I get it. I'm a realist. I just know that I would like it to be different. And so I'll keep on asking, and maybe one of these days I'll get a nice surprise like I did this year with getting eliminating the disking, because that's huge. Erosion is so disheartening to go there and you see the soil that I've been making better washed away. So it's good. Thanks, everyone. Have a good
Thank you
evening.
very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate the
Yeah,
response.
sure.
I don't believe there's any other public comment. Move on to B, item number B, recognition of visitors. How are you this evening?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Please. I'm sorry, I only brought 7 copies. I did not realize how many of you guys there would be. Hi, my name is Michael Jones. I am working towards my Eagle Scout. I'm currently a senior in high school. I've been in scouting for 11 years. Basically, my project that I'm proposing to you guys is there's a shed at Memorial Baseball Field that has had several reports of very broken. The doors are held up by a wood bar. I play baseball there, so setting up the field has always been a problem with there. So I'm suggesting to you guys that I would take down the shed, dispose of it properly, and then put up a shed of the same parameters and same size, and then possibly build another shed on the first base side to help store other stuff so that one shed does not get so clustered and damaged as quickly. Yeah. So any questions about that?
Which baseball field are you talking about? The one closest to Maple or?
Memorial Baseball Field. So it's the
Well,
one
there's 2. Isn't there one on the other side of the park?
closest to Maple. It's the closest.
Closest to Maple?
Yeah.
And we don't have a shed there now? Or
It's what's in the picture here. It's just a small, just like a suncast shed that has been broken into multiple times. It's on its way out. So I think that's what he's looking to do, is rebuild that shed for the group.
On the inside, you can see the sheds that I've purchased and am going to purchase once I'm done with my fundraising and stuff, and once I get you guys permission. The top shed will be the one that is replacing the current one there, and then the smaller one is going to be the one that I would put on the third base side.
What's this new shed made out of? Is it aluminum?
I believe so, yes. So I believe it's aluminum with it wouldn't have to do anything to the base. I'll just put it right on the concrete. It'd be, yeah. I put some filling in there just in case water seeped up and stuff, but other than that.
How much does this thing cost? It's expensive.
I believe it is only $200, which I would be able to raise through fundraising. We have a connection with Calder's, so I'm gonna be able to do fundraising with them. Also, I have other fundraising plans I'll be able to hopefully operate.
Did your project get approved by the council?
Yes.
Okay.
So they approved it. They wanted to make sure I got this approval at first before they sent, like, officially approved it, but they said that it would be approved once I got this permission.
Awesome.
Do we have any insurance concerns or anything? No. So you said the second shed is gonna be a smaller one, will it be the same material?
Yes, it'll be the same material. Actually, no, I believe that one will be plastic.
Okay.
But it'll be made out of I forget the name of the hard plastic.
Probably resin.
Yeah, so it'll probably be a resin, but it's gonna be smaller, so it's not blocking as much of the view.
And it has metal framing, sorry.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's my father.
Yes.
I love it. Okay. We were just talking about how our baseball fields could start using some TLC in the next couple of years, and storage of the accessories and supplies needed to maintain the fields is a great place to start.
Good work.
And we want the
Thank you.
two sheds versus the one shed and painted. Did you see the alternate project on the back?
Yes, I did.
Sheds, or do we prefer the one shed with paint?
That's up to us.
I would, of course, prefer to do the two sheds, but if it is up to you guys, whether I do the snack shack or the pavement.
Kevin, what do you think?
About it blocking the second shed.
So they,
Yeah.
Sticks
Well,
out.
that's why that alternate is there, because the third shed, as in the picture on the front side, it would go on that side of the first base dugout. So the only concern would be that it would block some of the people who's in the stands view. That's why those alternates are there, just in case you guys didn't approve of that or agree with it.
so we agreed to do the one shed on the third base side, so that there's Downers North has a shed on the first base side, so I think one shed's probably enough with just that main shed that's falling apart.
Alright.
That would be great.
That doesn't get you to Eagle.
I would need to be one of the alternates. Yeah, so whatever alternate sounds better for you guys. Yeah, I mean, what are your guys' thoughts on the alternate then?
I don't know this.
Kevin, what do you think we get done?
Yeah, I mean, I think painting the shed would be fine.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Shacks.
Yeah, that's.
The actual concession,
Yeah.
snack shack. Right.
And also food.
Yes,
And color would you go with?
Same.
I'll just go green. I'll just do another layer over and then put concealer on it to make sure it's all closed up.
Yeah, I'd like to see that thing painted. That'd be real nice.
For sure.
Blacktop's in pretty bad shape too, that's why it came up as a top.
So you do the shed and then the paint.
Yes,
Good deal. Congratulations.
thank you.
Good luck.
I mean, out of curiosity.
Thank you.
How big of a blacktop can you seal coat? We talking like 500 spaces?
I mean, if that's what you guys chose, I would probably try and do the whole thing. I'll see how much
It actually it spans from
it goes all around the.
Yeah, no,
the whole shack and then up to the concrete seating, so it would be fairly easy to do if that's what you guys would choose.
It's not that big. So, yeah, so it's,
What would you prefer, Kevin?
I would prefer to do to paint the session stand snack shack and is that's included in this as well?
Yes.
Just to seal coat that?
I'll do the shed and then the painting.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Thank you for helping our works.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Could you get something in writing that has been approved?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Kevin, yeah, I can take care of that. Yeah.
Needs to put it in his book, right?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Good luck.
Thank you all.
B2, written correspondence. Any written correspondence?
We have no additional written correspondence other than the ones that were in your board.
Thank you. Item number C, consent agenda.
Thank you. We have 7 items for your consideration this evening in consent agenda. Approval of minutes, August 21st, 2025, regular and closed session minutes, and September 11th, 2025, workshop and closed session minutes. Treasurer's report, investment report, payment of bills in the amount of $1,360,632.89. Approval of ordinance 1342, an ordinance declaring certain Park District personnel property as surplus and authorizing sale of disposal. Change order number 1, MPN Flooring, Lincoln Center and Recreation Center Flooring Project, and payout number 2, which is final payout, Lincoln Center and Recreation Center Flooring Project.
Commissioners, you've heard the consent agenda is read into the record by Mr. McAdam. Can I have a motion to accept consent agenda? We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Discussion. Commissioners, any questions, comments, or concerns? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Mr. Bender.
Aye.
Mr. Dahlstrom.
Aye.
Ms. Johnson.
Aye.
Mr. Lunt.
Aye.
Ms. Welch.
Aye.
Item number D, Mr. McAdam.
Our first action item this evening, the motion is second to approve the administration operations manual as presented.
Commissioners, any thoughts, concerns regarding the approval of the administrative operations manual?
For me.
Can I get a motion to approve action item number D1, the administrative operations manual?
I move to approve the administrative operations manual as presented.
We have a motion. Is there a second?
I second.
We have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Mr. Bender.
Aye.
Ms. Johnson.
Aye.
Mr. Dahlstrom.
Aye.
Mr. Lunt.
Aye.
Ms. Welch.
Action item number D3 or D2, approval of the updated personnel policy. Commissioners, they have an opportunity to have read this. Any questions, concerns, or comments? Hearing none, I'd like to get a motion to approve action item number D2, updated personnel policy.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Mr. Bender.
Aye.
Ms. Johnson.
Aye.
Mr. Dahlstrom.
Aye.
Mr. Lunt.
Aye.
Ms. Welch.
Action item number D3, approval of renewal of BSI addendum. Commissioners, any questions, comments, or concerns? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve?
We would be seeking the motion to authorize the executive director to execute for a total estimate of $31,746.87.
So moved.
Is there a second?
I second.
We have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Mr. Bender.
Aye.
Ms. Johnson.
Aye.
Mr. Dahlstrom.
Aye.
Mr. Lunt.
Aye.
Ms. Welch.
Action item number D4, approval of a McClellan Park land lease. Mr. McAdam, anything to add to that?
Again, we'd be looking to authorize the executive director to enter into the agreement with T-Mobile Central LLC.
Understood. Commissioners, any comments, questions, or concerns regarding this action item? Hearing none, do you want to read the motion into the record or not, Bill?
I'll go ahead and read.
Okay.
I move to authorize the executive director to enter into an agreement with Lakeshore Recycling Systems as the lowest responsive and responsible base bidder in the amounts of $47,040 in 2026, $49,560 in 2027. And
That's a different one.
No, no.
did I skip ahead?
We're on the approval. of
Number 4.
Land lease.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I got you.
But you were doing good.
I was
Yeah.
good.
We're right on.
I move to grant authorization to the executive director to enter into a land lease with T-Mobile Central LLC for the McCall Park Land Lease Agreement, resolution number 25-05.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Mr. Dahlstrom.
Aye.
Mr. Bender.
Aye.
Ms. Johnson.
Aye.
Mr. Lunt.
Aye.
Ms. Welch.
Mr. McAdam, item number D6 under the action items. Consideration of bids
Yes.
for portable toilets. Do you have anything to add?
We're looking to authorize the executive director to enter into an agreement with Lakeshore Recycling Systems as the lowest responsive and responsible base bidder in the amounts of $47,040 in 2026, $49,560 in 2027, and $52,080 in 2028 for the rental of portable restrooms and associated services.
Commissioners, any comments or concerns regarding this bid? Hearing none, can I have the approval for the bid for the portable facilities?
I move for the executive director to enter into agreement with Lakeshore Recycling Systems for the rental of portable restrooms and associated services.
We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call please.
Ms. Johnson?
Aye.
Mr. Bender?
Aye.
Mr. Dahlstrom?
Aye.
Mr. Lunt?
Aye.
Ms. Welch?
Aye.
Action item number D7, Mr. McAdam, approval of renewal of HRIS systems.
Yes, we're looking to authorize the executive director to execute the updated contract with Paycor for a 2-year locked in pricing of an anticipated cost of $106,346.06.
Commissioners, do you have any questions, comments, or concerns regarding this action item? Hearing none, may I please have a motion to approve?
So moved.
We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second.
Aye.
Ms. Johnson? Aye. Mr. Dahlstrom?
Aye.
Mr. Lunt?
Aye.
Ms. Welch?
Mr. McAdam, we're at action number D8, approval of the IAPD professional services agreement.
Yeah, we're looking for authorization for the executive director to enter into an agreement with the Illinois Association of Park Districts. Perform a search for an executive director in an amount not to exceed $10,400.
Commissioners, you've heard the action item. Is there any comments, concerns, or consideration regarding this item? Hearing none, can I get a motion to approve the item? Moved. We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Mr. Bender?
Aye.
Ms. Johnson? Aye. Mr. Dahlstrom?
Aye.
Mr. Lunt?
Aye.
Ms. Welch?
That concludes the action items. We're now on item number E, board business. President comments. The only comment I had is what a great day at Dog Days. It was a lot of fun. It was packed. Good job to everybody. I saw Paul there. Dawn was out there in full force. The rock band was a little loud,
Yeah, I think we will make adjustments to that.
but it was a toe tap.
Yeah, other than that, I think.
Park
great
went to the
feedback.
dogs. Commissioners, any comments?
I have one. My mom attended an event at Naperville Park District 2 weeks ago. It was an educational course put on by the Downers Grove Park District up to harvest hunting. It's actually an education of Megan how to harvest hunting, and now she's going to be taking a class on 10-4 this upcoming Saturday. 2 Saturdays from now, excuse me, with the Downers Grove Park District, and I aim to be joining her in that effort, assuming the schedule allows. So I just wanted to say, wanted me to pass along how grateful she was that the Downers Grove Park District was aligned with the Naperville Park District and had a forum to communicate this, given my mom, Naperville, and now she'll be coming to Downers to participate in our event.
Is it safe to say that's the bee's knees?
It's the bee's knees.
It's all the buzz.
It's all the buzz.
Commissioner, any comments or?
That one's done.
That was. No. Okay, item number F, staff and committee reports. If it's okay with the board, unless you have any questions or concerns or comments, I think we can forego F because we have to go to executive session. Commissioners, any comments or concerns at all regarding staff and committee reports? Is it okay if we bypass this, or would you like to have the reports?
I think it'd be okay.
There will be discussion at the next meeting on the reports.
If you have a question, concern, we can yield the floor.
Well, it was around the, I think it was gonna be discussed in the future of the snack shop.
Yes. So staff will be, we were just, that you're referring to the deputy director's report. He was just, just informing the board as to where discussions with staff were and seeking board input. So if you have individual input, we'll take that at this time, but the plan is to bring that back in November. And if necessary, we can even do that in the first part of next year.
Please just send me any emails or give me a call. I can. That was, like you said, to open up discussion so we can get prepared for it.
Commissioner Bender? Is there any reports? All right. Thank you. So we'll forgo staff and committee reports. G, unfinished business golf course dredging project.
So staff put this on the agenda because at the beginning of the week, we were concerned that the original bid and the volume that was being removed was more and the cost was going to go up. I'm happy to say that is not the case. Combination of the silt not being as thick as it was and not taking as much time, even though they need to take out more and do another bag, it all balances out. So we're good.
Has anybody been to the golf course and seen the bags?
I have not.
It's. What's the word we would use? I would say the size of the bags are startling. And it just proves that we shouldn't be, we need to do this. That's a lot of volume. It's a lot.
You have an estimate how much water they put out?
Well, that's the idea of the bags. Over time, the water will leach back into the pond. If we were taking it off site, then we would have to treat all that water. So that's the real advantage of the bags. And all that sediment dries and then we just spread it. So they don't calculate they calculate the sediment, they don't calculate the water.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
If they had a reference. Questions or concerns regarding G1, the golf course dredging? No. Okay. New business, item number H.
Staff has done.
No new business. Item number I, the next Downers Grove Park District Board meeting will be held on October 2nd, 2025 at the Recreation Center multi-purpose room. And then we're going to action item number J, adjourn to closed session. Are we going to reconvene after?
We will not be. And we'll be going in for 5 ILC 120-2 C1 of the Opens Meeting Act. Myself, the board, and representatives from IAPD would be present at that meeting.
Understood. Can we get a motion to adjourn in closed session? And there is part of that motion that we'll convene our meeting from the closed session. Come back in open session. The motion, is there a second? We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Mr. Bender?
Aye.
Ms. Johnson? Aye. Mr. Dahlstrom?
Aye.
Mr. Munt?
Aye.
Aye.
We'll adjourn.